This is John Roca and Jeff Snyder talking about Wonder Woman. I know Joe is very passionate about Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman and DC.
He already knows what's going on with Wonder Woman.
So they're going to talk about potential, Joe, that they may be doing searching for a Wonder Woman at DC Studios. And what do you think they're going to say, Joe?
Oh, I don't know, but I know that Jeff Schneider's full of shit, so it doesn't really matter what he says.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I do not think he's full of it.
If he told me lasagna was delicious, I'd question my answer to Voltaire earlier.
Wow.
All right. Well, here
a lot of people feel that way, Joe.
All right. Here's what we're being told by the hot mic, not the mic drop. The mic drop is the hottest show on YouTube. The hot mic only talks about rumors.
I think Crazy After the Dark might be the hottest show on YouTube.
Okay.
No, this is the hottest show.
I don't know.
All right. Well, here's what Jeff Snyder's heard about Wonder Woman.
We're not jealous, Cal. Stop.
The Wonder Woman search.
But I got it. Someone slid into the DMs this week.
Hey-o.
A movie star.
Movie star slid into his DMs.
Bullshit.
And they went to McDonald's.
Yeah, just says BS on that. There's no movie star sliding into Jeff Snyder's DMs. He didn't say why.
He was probably actually whacking off to those robot pictures.
Okay. All right.
I have not heard from before.
You say movie star like movie star or person in movie
star?
Maybe it was Pauly Shore. I could see him being.
I have not heard from before.
Okay.
There's a female.
Okay.
This is the first time. I believe Jeff. He's very shocked. Like, shit, Jeff, if you have sources, you should be this shocked.
A lady slid into my
female
DM.
actually contacted me in my DMs.
That does not happen.
No, he seems very shocked. And John Roca's also shocked. He's really.
A new female.
Asking if I'd heard anything about Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love the way John Roca says, oh, really?
How much does John Roca get paid to act like Schneider's making sense?
He thinks he makes sense, Joe. I like Roca, the cowboy man.
He's an adult man wearing a baseball cap. You know what he
Now,
is.
I'm very interested in Wonder Woman. I know, Joe, do you still think Gal Gadot's coming back?
Unless there's been some kind of change, the last we've heard is that she's coming back.
Ooh.
All the evidence so far, all the heat is on her coming back. There has been nothing to indicate that she's not yet. And until
even the recent announcement that Jason Momoa's moved on to, there's like she would be the last person from the Justice League.
No, she wouldn't.
The last person from the Justice League to continue. The Justice League, the main characters.
Well, who cares? We got what's his name back? We got the other guy, Zolo Manuduela.
I think the Snyderverse is more likely to be restored than Gal Gadot coming back as Wonder Woman, Joe.
Well, even when she said she was coming back,
she had a meeting with James Gunn, and I think this is James Gunn's weakness. We have proof from other actors that have had meetings with James Gunn that they're not on the same page when they leave that. I'm talking about David Ayer and Ben Affleck, because James Gunn said Ben Affleck wants to work with us, and he's like, no, I don't. In another interview, and then Ayer,
Joss Whedon says, English is not Gal's first language. I don't think she understood what I was saying. And everybody goes, can you believe that? Joss Whedon indicated that Gal Gadot, an intelligent woman, wasn't smart enough to understand what he was saying. How dare he? How dare he? And then she comes out and says, James Gunn told me that we're going to continue together. Do you believe that? Gal Gadot's so stupid that she thought James Gunn told her he was... Come on, you can't have it both ways.
Honestly, I got to the point now where it's going to seem stale if she comes back. I wish Gal Gadot the best. It just would not make any sense to me to have a new Superman, a new Batman, and bring back her Wonder Woman.
Even though you're getting back John Cena and Blue Beetle and Amanda Waller and
we've seen less of them. It's a niche part of DC than the main Justice League. I think the main Justice League, you do something, you want fresh.
Even though they said we need to cut Henry Cavill's cameo out of the Flash because we don't want to confuse people and make them think he's coming back. Oh, but we left Gal Gadot in Shazam 2, and we left her in the other one, The Flash. And I mean, every indication so far is that she's coming back.
Choice. Adria Arjona. Okay. Rational is he's being an ageist, but people, to be fair, people said that about Henry Cavill too. So it's, equal opportunity to criticize someone's age. Gal Gadot is 40 years old. She's aging out of the role. They want someone like Melissa Barrera.
Except Gal Gadot told us that she had a conversation with James Gunn, and he said
she had they were drunk at a cocktail party.
I mean, James, when it comes straight from the horse's mouth, I'm gonna trust the horse.
Well, don't call the woman a horse, please.
I'm just saying.
But there was some misunderstandings with James Gunn and Ben Affleck and Ayer as well.
Were there?
Yes.
Says who?
With the Ayer cut, with what Ayer was saying about his conversations with James Gunn and Ben Affleck were completely different pages. You can attest to this, Voltaire. Remember when James Gunn said, "Oh yeah, we want to work with Ben Affleck again," and then he had an interview with an outlet. He's like, "I don't want to do it." No, I don't.
Yeah, but A and B don't match.
Okay.
I mean,
leave the hope alive for Joe.
No, I don't care. There's no hope. I don't give a shit. They recast, they don't recast. I don't care. I'm just going where the news takes us. Okay. The news right now indicates she's coming back.
All right. Well, let's see what Jeff Snyder says about DC and James Gunn throwing it out there, casting for Wonder Woman if they're doing test screenings with actresses.
Because they had heard.
Yes. A popular actress had heard they might be going for Wonder Woman and might be interviewing people for that role.
That maybe people were testing, but I said, I find that hard to believe. And she said, so did she, basically. Because people would have heard about the testing and all that kind of stuff,
Okay, so it's fake.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone here, because I have to.
I did this for Joe.
I have to call bullshit on the chat here, because the people in the chat are being a bunch of dum-dums.
No, we love the chat.
No. They're being dum-dums because look, they're like, what will I say if there's a new actress as Wonder Woman? What have I said since day one? Until something changes, the news tells us Gal Gadot is coming back. If a new actress is cast as Wonder Woman, then something changed. Let's stop being stupid here.
Okay, come on, Joe.
No, I mean, these people are being...
There's a lot of people
not supposed to use anymore.
I appreciate your passion, Joe. I appreciate your passion.
Gal Gadot coming back as Wonder Woman.
No, but I'm being honest with you, Joe. I'm not I don't want you, to get animated on this, but I'm happy you're still rooting for Gal and you believe it. I really think it's more likely for the Snyderverse to come back than Gal at this point.
So, Joe, you don't believe
especially since Momoa is now Lobo.
Yeah, well, I mean, there you go. Momoa came back. So there you go.
Not as Aquaman.
So what?
Okay.
So what? I mean, what's his name? Fillion came back and not as TDK. So
true.
So I could play TDK.
I like Gal. I don't think she's a strong enough actress to be considered for another role, though. Reyes says, I don't agree with being aged out necessarily, but I don't mind new talent either.
Yeah, I agree. I feel exactly the same.
So you don't believe what Jeff is saying, that they're screen testing Wonder Woman?
Oh, no. I don't believe anything Jeff Snyder said.
Jeff Snyder just said he debunked that. I thought you would like that, Joe. He said, no, I haven't heard of it. I think we would have heard of that. Oh, he's saying no. He said the actress.
Well, in that case, they are screen testing Wonder Woman. So there you go.
Oh, wait. Use your logic. I got to give you full screen. So because Jeff Snyder.
Whenever Jeff Snyder says something, the opposite is true.
Okay, so they
are screen testing Wonder Woman right now.
That's amazing, Joe. So you believe they're test screen because
Jeff Snyder says it.
You hadn't heard of it?
The opposite is true.
The opposite's true. Okay. Look out for your new Wonder Woman. We have it confirmed. My source of Crazy Joe's concession stand says
my source is Jeff Schneider. I listened to what Jeff Schneider. I listened to what people in Jeff Schneider's DMs told him, and I know the opposite is true.
Okay. This is like people who bet against stocks that Jim Cramer proposes. They do the exact opposite. So there you go.
Okay. All right, let me see what else they have there.